The total credit card debt in the UK at the beginning of 2020 was 72.1 billion, and the average credit card debt per household was £2,592. Are you within this statistic? If so, in this video I will show you how to pay off multiple credit cards. Hello and welcome back to Financial Desire. We are all about helping as many people as possible reach financial freedom and financial success. So, before we get started on this video, make sure you like, share and subscribe so you never miss any of our videos. Before we get started, we need to answer an important question. What are credit cards? Credit cards are plastic cards that give you access to credit you can spend to make purchases, reduce debt and earn rewards, and these can be given by a bank, building society or other type of credit lender. How do they work? They work as a loan. Instead of money into your bank account, you can get credit on your credit card. The lender will set you a credit limit and you'll be able to spend as much of it as you need before paying back some or all of your balance each month. Now we know how they work, I will share with you 7 ways to pay off multiple credit cards. Number 1, credit utilization ratio. This is the amount of credit you have used in relation to what you have available. So if you have £1,000 and you've used £500, the credit utilization ratio is 50%. That's not good. So you should aim to use about 30%, and this instance is £300, and this will show the lenders you are not financially struggling. If you want to know more about this topic, I suggest you watch my video on how to improve your credit score. Number 2, pay on time. Have you ever missed a payment? If so, you'll be charged a fee on top of what you already owe and your credit score will be reduced, and therefore it will be harder to be accepted for loans and credit in the future. Number 3, pay more than just the minimum. When you pay each month, usually there's a set minimum amount you can pay to avoid late fees and losing your incentives. This is useful for months when your budget is tight. Just to note, if you pay just the minimum, it will take longer to pay your balance off. In addition, you will end up paying more interest, making it an expensive way of repaying the loan. Number 4, set up a direct debit. Will you forget to pay off at the end of the month? It's useful to set up a direct debit to pay off at least a minimum amount. This way, you can rest knowing you've met the minimum, whilst there's nothing stopping you from paying more on top if and when you can. Number 5, don't withdraw cash or use abroad. Unless stated on your credit card agreement, you're likely to be charged a fee if you want to use a credit card to withdraw cash or spend overseas. It's best to check in your credit agreement if you have used this and try to stay within your credit utilization ratio as you owe more. 6, start a budget. I suggest you start a budget so you can save more money at the end of the month to pay more towards your credit card. If you want to know more about this, watch my video on how to budget. 7, balance transfer credit card. This lets you move the existing balance from one or more credit cards you already have onto one single new card, which has low or 0% interest rate for a set period. When you take out a balance transfer credit card, you specify which balance from the other cards you want to transfer. The provider usually charges a small percentage fee of the total balance you're transferring from, but the new card has one major advantage. It has 0 or very low interest for a set period. It's designed to help you clear the debt faster and reduce the amount you repay in total on what you borrowed. What happens when the 0% ends? Depending on the provider, you should be offered a low or no interest period of between about 6 months and 2.5 years, so aim to pay off the whole debt in this time frame. When the interest free period ends, interest will be charged on any remaining debt at a much higher rate, so it's important to clear outstanding balance within the interest free period if you can. Just to make you aware, you need to pay a minimum amount each month, and if you miss a payment or make it late, you lose your 0% or low interest period. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and share it with your family and friends so they can also reach the route to financial freedom and financial success. See you next time.